And today marks World Photography Day, and the theme for this year is My Favorite Photo. It's a day to appreciate the photographers who bring the world to life through their lenses and share their unique perspectives with us. As we mark this special day, we have the opportunity to sit down with Dayo, Adebayo, a renowned photographer with a passion for capturing the beauty of life. With a keen eye for detail and a deep understanding of the art of photography, Dayo Adebayo has made a name for himself in the industry. His photographs are not just visually stunning, but also tell stories that resonate with people from all walks of life. As we celebrate World Photography Day, we'll ask Mr. Adebayo to share with us his favorite photo and the story behind it. He's a Nigerian documentary photographer and is joining us in the studio. Good morning, good to see you, Dayo Adebayo. It's
the legendary. Good morning. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, you know, she has a way of.
Yeah, he's a legend. We have a legend right here
absolutely.
with us.
Well, it's good to say that I'm a photographer myself,
Yeah.
and I feel that we are all celebrating. As long as you're in the media, you appreciate what you see, in photography. But let's speak to the creme de la creme when it comes to photography. What exactly is today all about, especially when we look at my favorite photography, or photograph rather?
Thank you for honoring me once again, and good morning.
Good morning
Good to
to
see
you,
you.
and good morning to your panelists. Today was actually August the 19th, and it's in remembrance of the first daguerreotype of photographs that was released by the French in 1839. So since 1991, they started celebrating. They took the first photograph that was printed out as August 19th,
Yeah.
and since 1991, they chose this as a World Photography Day. And my favorite photograph is the theme for this year. To ask for my favorite photograph, it was taken in 2005 in Damasak, Borno State.
Borno State.
It's a lone tree in the desert. Is the most successful image I've ever taken. And I themed the picture, the image, as the last man standing. Right, and if you remember, in 2005, is the current president of the country, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR,
Yeah.
was the only person left among the AD governors. I don't know who coined the word "the last man standing," but immediately I saw the image, I just shouted to the driver, "Stop, stop, stop, stop!"
Yeah.
And those of us, the rest of my crew in the vehicles were wondering, why are they stopping? I said, "Can't you see that image?" They could not, And I printed a huge size of it that I gave to him then in a service in VI. He put it right behind his desk. I don't know where the image is now, but
Yeah.
I've sold countless of it to people because it could mean so many things.
That's right.
Because how could a lone tree survive in the desert without anything around it? So some people say the Lord is my shepherd, all sort of things.
It fits a whole lot of captions.
Into it, So that's my favorite image.
Yes, you know what gets me is how within a split second you can see a story in an image, recognize it, and document it. Is it passion or is it a gift?
8 billion people in the world, we all have 8 billion talents. The major challenge is individuals, each one of us, understanding and knowing where our talent is. Why would someone just go into a space and create something that nobody has ever done before, make money out of it, and people will be wondering? So mine is just to see things. I just don't take pictures for nothing.
Yeah.
There should be something behind it. And immediately I see an image, I look at the kind of format camera that I will use. Because if it is, I can use my mobile phone. If I don't need anything spectacular about it, I can use a 35mm, a medium format, or a large format, And I don't know where the inspiration comes from, but all I do is once I see something, I see money. And I follow I follow the money.
I'm sure Ria understands that.
I follow the money.
Yeah, that's
You know,
right.
we cannot talk about photography without speaking about you, because you've made Nigeria proud in so many ways. And in photography, over 4 million photos in your archive. Man, we have to give you all the accolades. But I want to go with, what are some of the challenges you have faced in capturing some of your best moments? What are some of the things, the hurdles that you have faced?
A lot of hurdles, sincerely, nearly 40 years in the business. And Nigeria is the most difficult place to photograph in the world. To start with, let me say this on national telly now. I've been trying to photograph the State House in Abuja.
Wow.
For the past 15 years. Even though I've written officially 4 times, they still wouldn't grant it to say security. I think that's no brainer, because I can just go on Google and see the whole place. That is one of the challenges. And most importantly, if you want to try it, anybody can come in front of TVC to take a picture of it. They will send him away. So Nigeria is the most difficult place to photograph. I've been detained, I've been beaten, I've been harassed several times, but it doesn't stop me from, I call it work hazard. It doesn't stop me from what I'm doing. But World Photography Day, we are celebrating at my gallery today, which is purposely built for photographers. And as long as you're a photographer and you have anything to do with photography, the place is for you for free. Well, so the Nigerian Unions of Photojournalists, Chief, His Excellency, former Governor of Ogun State, Chief Aremo Olusegun Oshoba, is going to share the occasion where photographers will exchange ideas and
and I've been to the gallery, so I know.
So for the purpose of those who have not been to the gallery and who will be willing to to watch, to get there and also participate and to also learn from your wise counsel when it comes to photography. Everyone has a camera now, and everyone points camera at anything, but they need to look at one way. How do they look through the camera? Using not lens now, because they have a bigger one on their screen. How do they utilize it to their own, to the betterment of their own lives, vis-a-vis the location of the gallery and those people that are expected to come over?
Well, the gallery is not far away from here. It's just in Oniru, TF Kuboye. And it's not just a gallery. It's an experience center. This is a place where you can move from Habia to Zamfara states. In virtual reality, 5G, not wearing anything. And there's actually a room in the gallery where you take a boat from Marina onto the Atlantic, and you can go into the Niger Delta Creeks or find yourself in Makurdi and Lokoja confluence. And
it's more like a sci-fi studio.
Yes, we have a library for photographers. There is a dark room for the Gen Zs who have never seen a negative before, so you can print. So the pictures will be printed right in your presence. And of course, we also have the analog exhibition space where we are having the conference today, my favorite photo. All in all, this is the most beautiful country in the world. I will say it over and over again. Because not in terms of what we are lacking, but in terms of what we have, and in terms of people, our culture, our food, our tradition. And the easiest way for you to judge that, if you meet any foreigner in Nigeria, just ask them about their opinion on Nigeria, and you'll be blown away. This is the most beautiful country in the world.
I certainly agree, the most beautiful country.
Fantastic. I'm thinking of the box camera in those days where you look at it from this point and then the image is upside down. And I'm just thinking of the transition from there to where we are now, where we can take very high definition photographs, big frames, and so on and so forth. How would you describe that transition, and how does it affect what we are doing today, the celebration we are having today? When you told us about the first photograph that was printed, I said,
1839.
1839. And today, August 19, that's when it happened. That's a special day for me too.
So what happened actually, at the gallery, there's also a museum where you see the evolution of photography from the camera you're talking about. It started from pinhole camera, then into what you now look into. They are the large format cameras. And up to tomorrow, they're still the best cameras. And a lot of professionals in Europe and America now are now living digital. to go back to analog. Because you can't take the beauty. Even though I have a phone here, I'm not going to mention the name of the phone. It is the best phone camera in the world. And as long as you have eyes, you are a photographer.
That's right.
I mean, if you look at the current issue that we have in Abuja and Lagos recently at the airports, without our phone, imagine in those days, they will need to send a cameraman to go and record. Now, everybody, there is democratization of photography. So what is now left is the team. What are you shooting for? You can make a fortune with your mobile phone.
That's right.
You know, but if I'll ask you this quickly, you know, as an OG in the game, which I like to call you, a lot of people look up to you. Like, I look up to you. I know a lot of photographers that look up to you. As we celebrate this special day, what would you say to young photographers that want to get into it, but sometimes they feel like it's not going to work for them, or, you know, when they go through most of the things that you had gone through but you overcame, you know, what would you like to say to them on this special occasion?
First is education. Second is education. Third is education. Follow your passion, but study it very well. Abuja wasn't built in a day. Some people were reading about Dangote yesterday on the social media, and people were shocked. I mean, your generation were shocked how it all started. So the refinery didn't just wake up one day. It was a dream.
That's right.
And all of us here, there was a time we could not eat. We could not put food into our mouth. We were crying. We cannot even say we are hungry. It was just, and that's the way profession is. Stay in it. If it is yours, it is yours. But if you are coming into photography because of money, exit.
I like that.
So we asked, you know, Coastal, but very quickly, people who attend today will be attending for free. Is that correct?
Yeah, everything is, even the gallery itself, everything is free. No. The gallery itself, when we are open to the public, you have to pay to come in. But if you are a photographer and you intend to exhibit, it's free because it's a foundation.
And it starts when? Exactly what time?
It starts about 11.
About 11.
So I can come just after my show?
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
And lots of food and drinks.
Okay.
That makes a whole lot of sense.
That makes a whole lot of sense then.
So I really appreciate your coming here. And then the fact that, you know, there's this particular quote about photography, you do not take a photograph, you actually make it.
That's
which
right.
you've been doing, you know, for a long time. Adebayo is a Nigerian documentary photographer. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Now, do stay with us here on TVC Breakfast. We'll take a breather and return for the newspaper review. We'll be right back.